Good afternoon, children. Yesterday, we have completed the chapter A Visit to Cambridge. It is a very interesting chapter by a great journalist who was also handicapped. And today, in this reference, we will start the next poem from Honeydew, and the name of this poem is When I Set Out for Leonis. बच्चों, ये पोएम जो है इंग्लिश के बहुत ही फेमस नॉवेलिस्ट, पोएट और राइटर मिस्टर थॉमस हार्डी ने लिखी है. The level of the poem is upper than class 8th. Hardy is mostly famous for his heart-touching novels. As a novelist, you can say that he is supreme among all the novelists of English. And as a poet, he is also very famous. He is related to the Victorian age. So you can say that Thomas Hardy has written this poem, that it is only the imagination of poet's mind. The poet uses his ideology, his thinking, his various type of thinking in this reference, that he want to tell us that what is Lyonesse. Students, you know Lyonesse is an imaginary place, and it is said that it is situated in the sea, and for the Christians it is a place of pilgrimage, because he was an architect. हार्डी जो थे वो एक इंजीनियर थे, एक आर्किटेक्ट थे. तो उनको एक बार लियोनेस जाने का मौका मिला. और लियोनेस क्या है? नाउ आई एम गोइंग टू गिव यू द होल इंट्रोडक्शन ऑफ दिस चैप्टर, of this reference, that what is the special quality of the poem, and how you will come to know that what is the introduction of the poem. I have introduced you very well with the poem, and who was Thomas Hardy. As a young apprentice architect, as I explained you that he was in the beginning of his career, Thomas Hardy was an architect. As a young architect, British poet and novelist Thomas Hardy once visited Paris to supervise the restoration of a church. जो एक चर्च थी उसके रेस्टोरेशन के लिए, उसकी रिपेयरनेस के लिए इन्हें एक बार वहाँ जाना पड़ा. ऑन हिज रिटर्न फ्रॉम द पेरिस, जब वो उस खंडर से लौटे, पीपल नोटिस्ड टू थिंग्स अबाउट हिम. हिज all friends noticed two things about Thomas Hardy. There was a new glow on his eyes. उसकी आंखों में एक स्पेशल चमक थी. And a crumpled piece of paper sticking out of his coat pocket. उनकी जो कोट की पॉकेट थी उसमें कुछ पेपर के पीस अटैच थे. That paper, it is recorded in one of his biographies. जो उनकी जो बायोग्राफी थी, स्टूडेंट्स, I have told you what is the difference between biography and autobiography. Biography is the life history of a person written by someone. जब कोई किसी की लाइफ के बारे में लिखता है, किसी की लाइफ के बारे में लिखता है, उसकी लाइफ हिस्ट्री लिखता है, कोई और लिखता है, तो वो बायोग्राफी कही जाती है. एंड व्हेन द राइटर रोट हिज लाइफ हिस्ट्री हिमसेल्फ, देन इट इज कॉल्ड द ऑटोबायोग्राफी. तो इसको हम ऑटोबायोग्राफी कहते हैं. तो ये क्या है, बायोग्राफी जो है वो एक जीवनी होती है जिसे कोई और लिखता है, और ऑटोबायोग्राफी जो होती है वो आत्मकथा होती है जिसको राइटर स्वयं अपने बारे में लिखता है. कंटेंट द ड्राफ्ट ऑफ द पोएम, इट इज द ड्राफ्ट ऑफ द पोएम, होल द पोएम इज बेस्ड ऑन दिस पार्ट, बिकॉज द poet want to tell us about the importance of Leoness for the Christians. You are going to read that poem, very poem inspired by a visit to a place which the poet calls Leoness. Because Leoness is a place of pilgrimage, it is only the imaginative, it is not located in anywhere in this world. So it is only the imagination of poet's mind, and he is when he visited the church, and he went there for the restoration of the church, so the repairing of this church, and when he came there, there was a certain change in the characteristics of his thinking, his way of talking, everything was changed. So here he is comparing the visit of the church with the Leoness. So now students, I am going to explain you the whole poem in a very easy manner, and it will be very beneficial for you, that you can very easily understand the poem, what is the meaning of the poem. So here I means the poet Thomas Hardy is addressing himself. वो खुद के बारे में बताते हैं. द पोएम इज बेस्ड ऑन हिज वन एक्सपीरियंस, उनके अपना जो एक्सपीरियंस है उस पर बेस्ड है. सो ही वांट टू टेल अस दैट व्हाट वाज द चेंज इन हिज नेचर व्हेन ही विजिटेड लियोनेस, एंड आफ्टर इट he came out, and what was the changing in his character, in his thinking. A after all he was a poet, and his thinking is just different. बच्चों, कहा जाता है ना, जहाँ न पहुँचे रवि वहाँ पहुँचे कवि. पोएट की जो थिंकिंग होती है वो बहुत हाई होती है. सो लियोनेस इज अ ओनली एन इमेजिनरी प्लेस, एंड व्हेन ही विजिटेड when the poet visited the church, and he went to the church for the restoration, when after build up the church, when he returned to his home, then there was a certain change that anyone can see in his personality. So you can see that there was a certain change in the thinking of the writer. Now you have to fully pay attention towards it. I am going to explain the poem word by word. When I set out for Leoness, जब मैं लियोनेस के लिए गया, 100 miles away, the place is far away, 100 miles far away from my house. The rhyme was on the spray. The rhyme was on the spray. एक चमक, राइम कहते हैं चमक को, was on the spray, हर तरफ एक चमक थी. It was the time of morning, ओस की बूंदें थी, नमी थी, मॉइस्चर था everywhere, and the starlight lit my lonesomeness. And the starlight lit my lonesomeness, because he was all alone. So he is comparing a starlight, कह रहा जैसे बिल्कुल चांदनी रात में जब तारे खिले हुए हैं, जब हम अकेले जा रहे हैं. स्टार लाइट लिट माई लॉन्समनेस, और मैं अकेला जा रहा था. आई वॉज ऑल एलोन व्हेन आई सेट आउट फॉर द लियोनेस, जब मैं लियोनेस को गया. आज बाई लॉन्सम, लॉन्सम मीन्स ही वॉज ऑल एलोन, एंड अदर वे यू कैन से दैट द पोएट वॉज थिंकिंग अबाउट हिमसेल्फ, अबाउट हिज लॉन्सम लाइफ, एंड ही वॉज ऑल एलोन एट दैट टाइम व्हेन he started his journey for Leoness. When I set out for Leoness, 100 miles away. This place is 100 miles away from his home. What would we chance at Lyonesse? Kind of what would we chance at once? What events occurred in Lyonesse with the writer, with the poet? What events came with him? What events happened with him? What happens with him when I should sojourn there? When he visited sojourn, जब मैं वहाँ रहा इतने दिन, I sojourned there when he visited this place, this holy place. While I should sojourn, sojourn मन होता है अकेले रहना, visit करना, lonely place, lonely, in other words you can say a lonesome visit. No prophet does declare what I have done. What there was a change. What was the change in the nature of the poet when he visited Lyonesse? While I should sojourn there, no prophet does declare. No prophet. You know prophet. Prophet कहते हैं देवदूत, a messenger, a prophet. Prophet, in other way you can say the representative of God. वो लोग जैसे कोई religious prophet होते हैं, you can say with others, Jesus Christ and Hazrat Musa and Lord Buddha, all they call the prophets who have founded different religions. They are called the representative of God on this earth, who came here for the welfare of mankind and for the welfare of the society. No prophet does declare. No prophet had the ability that he can declare me about what was the change in the nature of the poet when he visited Lyonesse. Nor did the wisest wizard guess. Nor did the, ना ही कोई प्रॉफिट मेरे बारे में बता सकता है, और नॉट डिड द वाइजेस्ट माने सबसे बुद्धिमान, विजार्ड मीन्स हियर अ मैजिक, अ मैजिशियन, कोई जादूगर भी मेरे बारे में गैस नहीं कर सकता, अनुमान नहीं लगा सकता. व्हाट वाज द चेंज इन माई थिंकिंग? What would we chance at Lyonesse? What was the chance at Lyonesse? मेरे साथ लियोनेस में क्या हुआ? Nobody can forecast about it. Nobody can tell. Nobody can explain about it. Even then, a prophet or the wisest wizard, a wisest magician can't tell anything about this. What change have occurred in my thinking when I visited the Lyonesse? While I should sojourn there, मैं वहाँ अकेले मैंने क्या किया जब तक मैं वहाँ रहा, एंड what change have come into my thinking, into my nature, what there was a change in my life when I returned from Lyonesse, जब मैं लियोनेस से लौटा, with magic in my eyes, and there was a magic in my eyes when the poet returned from Lyonesse, according to him, with a magic in my eyes, there was a magic, उसकी आंखों में एक जादू था, एक अजीब तरह की चमक थी. All marked with mute surmise, all marked with mute, मैं बिल्कुल शांत था. म्यूट माने होता है शांत. All marked, everyone was marking about me that I was mute, silent. He was all silent. He was not believing in speaking. So, a surmise, my radiance rare and fathomless. मैं बिल्कुल शांत था. आई रेडियंस, एक अजीब तरह की चमक थी मेरे अंदर. एंड दिस रेडियंस, दिस मैजिक वाज रेयर, ये एक साधारण था, असाधारण था. एंड फैदमलेस, एंड नोबडी कैन guess about it. What was the change in the nature of the poet? There was a magic in his thinking, in his eyes. He was silent, and he was expressing that he had got the any precious thing when he returned from Lyonesse. That, in other words, you can say that there was a great change in the thinking, in the nature of the poet when I returned from Lyonesse, with magic in my eyes. According to Thomas Hardy, when he returned from Lyonesse, there was a magic in his eyes. So he was all alone, he was silent, there was a magic in his eyes, his thinking was completely changed, and he came from Lyonesse with a positive thinking and with a religious thinking. There was a sudden change in his nature, and according to him, nobody can guess about his thinking, about his knowledge, what he had gained when he visited Lyonesse. So, children, that is the over That is the end of the poem, and very intelligently, very wisely, Thomas Hardy has given us the message, the religious message of the poem. And with these words, I'm going to complete the poem, and you can say that the poem has been totally completed.